Thank you very much. I would also like to acknowledge the presence of the whip of the Portfolio Committee on Transport, Honorable Balmacha, who is also here this morning, and all members of the Portfolio Committee. May I now request at this point in time the Executive Mayor of the City of Cape Town, Councillor Jordan Hill-Lewis, to come forward and render the welcoming remarks.
Molweni. Ndiyavuya ukuba lapha namhlanje. What a great day. What a great day for Cape Town. What a great day for South Africa. A very warm welcome to Cape Town Station and to the City of Cape Town, Madam Minister. It is our distinct honor and privilege to host you and your delegation here, as well as the Deputy Minister, my former colleague and friend, Mr. Tengwe, and then the PRASA Executive, in particular the Group Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Isham Emran, and his team, and in particular a small person but dynamite in a small package, an absolute hero to Cape Town and to PRASA and to South Africa, Mr. Raymond Maseko. Where is Raymond? He was here with us. Come on, Raymond. Come on, let's give it up. He's the man that's rebuilding this. And of course he is leading a team, and that whole team is doing a wonderful job. I was just looking at that board there, seeing all of those signs saying on time, huh? It's been a while since we saw that, but isn't that nice to see? All those on-time trains. So this is very, very special. We all know that to run a city of 5 million people like Cape Town is, we need a working, functional train system. That is the best way that we can break down the legacy of apartheid in our cities, not just here in Cape Town, but everywhere, that excludes people from opportunities and from connecting with one another. A train system is the best way in our society that we can break that down. It's not the only way. We must also have other functional public transport and buses and so on, but the train system is the best. You cannot move that number of people without working trains. And Raymond was telling us that this line that we just opened used to have 350,000 passengers, and that was 5 or 6 years ago. Soon, Raymond and Isham, it's going to be having 350,000 passengers again, and even more in the future. We believe that that is possible. So, Minister, thank you for your dedication to this project. Thank you for seeing this project through. You have our full support. We understand what a game changer this is for Cape Town. And the opening of this line today has literally transformed Cape Town and improved the lives of tens of thousands and soon to be hundreds of thousands of people. So we are deeply, deeply grateful, and we will join you in seeing this project through right to the end. You are all, everyone who is taking part in this project, thank you for your dedication. Thank you for your public service. You are all warmly welcome here. Thank you.
Just one correction, I think next time I must say my former colleague, but don't say and friend, because then it's as if I'm also your former friend. I would like to ngesithuba ndicele umama uNosizwe Nokemacamo ongusihlalo wesigqeba solawulo kwaPrasa ukuba eze ngaphambili abeke izwi phakathi kwethu.
Thank you so much, Program Director. Good morning. I think I better just hold this because otherwise we have a situation here. Good morning, Honorable Minister. Welcome and good morning. DM, thank you. Program Director and Deputy Minister, good morning. Good morning to the Mayor of Cape Town. Good morning to all the officials from the Department of Transport, all provincial and local government partners, our community partners, good morning. Colleagues from PRASA, our board members who are here, good morning. Thank you for all being here. Good morning to members of the media and all our valued stakeholders. Nothing of this could have been done without our valuable stakeholders. It's been a journey. It's been an honor to welcome you to quite possibly one of the most important and interesting launch events during our recovery tenure at PRASA. We today launching the Central Line. Chris Hani to Cape Town. For those of us who have had the honor to be tasked with the responsibility to revitalize passenger rail and make it the backbone of public transport in South Africa, today's event marks a major step forward in our efforts to return rail to its position as the backbone of public transport within Cape Town's mobility environment. The Central Line has long been Cape Town's busiest and most critical corridors in our network. Its prolonged closure due to the vandalism, the theft and the illegal occupation left many without affordable options of passenger rail to the areas of opportunity. Thanks to the efforts of all the departments, national and provincial departments that have worked with us, thanks to the efforts of the PRASA teams, suppliers, the Department of Transport, and all the other community partners that we've worked with, and the cooperation of our government, both at local, both at provincial, and also at national, and all the community partners, we have been able to recover and reopen this vital passenger rail artery. For those who've been following the recovery of the Central Line, it's been a journey. Operation Bekela was a catalyst for the success in reopening the passenger rail corridor, demonstrating South Africans, all of us together, our ability to work together and to act with urgency, focus and determination for the good of our people. As a board of control, we are very, very proud to share that the recovery program has also created local jobs for local SMEs and other local entrepreneurs who have contributed in rebuilding the sections of rail under some of the most challenging conditions we have faced. On behalf of the Board of Control of PRASA, I wish to express our deepest gratitude to the Honourable Minister for her leadership, to our intergovernmental partners for their collaboration, to our Parliament for holding the whip on us all the time, and to all the other stakeholders and contractors and communities along the Central Line for their understanding and support. With those words, I'd like to say welcome to the launch of the Central Line. Thank you, Program Director.
Thank you very much, Honourable Chairperson. On that very positive note of thanking the whip from Parliament, we will now request the Honourable Chairperson of the Portfolio Committee on Transport, Honourable Creecy, to come forward and make remarks.
Ala Cape Town, ala Prasa, ala. Honorable DM, thanks very much. And let me stand on the protocol that you have already established for the sake of time. Colleagues, friends, compatriots, allow me to greet you on behalf of the People's Parliament of the Republic of South Africa. We are happy, Honorable Minister, Honorable Executive Mayor of the city, to be here today to witness the great work that PRASA is doing. When we met with yourself, Hisham, and the team and the board late last year, you committed to us that as Parliament, that you are committed to moving our people from place of where they stay to place of work, and from place of work to where they stay. And you committed to us that you will revive the Central Line before June this year. We are happy that before June, Honorable Malmacha, we are here to witness the great work, and I think it deserves a round of applause. It deserves, Honorable Minister, a round of applause, because as Parliament, more often than not, we critique. But today we are here to commend a great work. And I think with these few words, colleagues, compatriots, keep it up, revive more lines, because I have paid today a ticket of 6 rand. 6 rand, Honorable Malumata, for this trip all the way from Creecy station to Cape Town. I know what it means an ordinary household. I know what it means, and this is a great work in the interest of our people. And we think for us to make this economy work, let's move our people as cheap as it can be possible. And we are committed to give you all the support you require. We are committed to travel all the way with you. But most importantly, let's commend the multi-stakeholder relation work that we have witnessed here today. We have witnessed not competition but cooperation between yourself, the city, the support you are getting from the South African Police Service, and all hands on deck. And indeed, let's defeat those who want to distract us. Let's make this work. Let's make South Africa move. Let there be mobility. Let our economy work. Thanks very much. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. In part, I'm green with envy when you've got the better part of the oversight. In my previous life as Scopa, it was very difficult with PRASA, so we look forward to the parliamentary oversight that will continue on the projects, the Western Cape around PRASA. It now gives me great pleasure, and it is an honor for me to invite the Honorable Minister Barbara Creecy, the Minister of Transport in South Africa, a very hard-working and dedicated South African who's focused on the job at hand, who doesn't just give instructions, but she leads from the front, who has ensured that all of us toe the line and that the work is done. It's always helpful to work under a leader who's prepared to get their own hands dirty. Minister, it is now a pleasure for me to invite you to come and give us the keynote address. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, Deputy Minister, for those warm words. He normally calls me a slave driver, so I think today he's being nice. Allow me to acknowledge the MEC of Mobility in the Western Cape, Honorable Isaac Seleku, the Executive Mayor of the City of Cape Town, Councillor George Hill-Lewis, Chairperson of the Transport Portfolio Committee, Mr. Donald Selemolela, and all members of the National Assembly present here today, all MMCs and councillors from the City of Cape Town who are with us, the Chairperson of the PRASA Board, Ms. Nosizwe Nokwen Makamo, PRASA Group CEO, Mr. Hisham Emeran, esteemed guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. As you have heard today, the Central Line is Cape Town's most important rail corridor. It connects the communities of Khayelitsha and Mitchell's Plain to the Cape Town CBD and the Belleville CBD. At full capacity, the Central Line will contribute 350,000 daily passenger trips to the overall total daily passenger trips on Cape Town's metro of 685,000. Today, with the launch of the Hani to Cape Town leg of the Central Line, we are almost finished the completion of the recovery of this very important rail artery. And ladies and gentlemen, it was shared with me that when this journey began in 2020, only 7 out of 95 stations in Cape Town were operational. Today, only 3 are not in operation. The other 92 are now operational. I want to pause because I think it's important to pay tribute to 2 men who have led this recovery. One of whom, Mr. Raymond Maseko, is here today, and the other, our program manager, Mr. Cupido, had a serious accident, but he was there to wave me goodbye at Hani Station this morning. We wish him a speedy recovery. Can we give both gentlemen a big round of applause? also today, on our journey here, traveled on a 12-car train. These wonderful cars that are built here in South Africa by the Gibela Consortium in Duduza, in Gauteng. And this train, with its 12 coaches,